let us dive in this paper. Okay. Um, this is Cambridge IGCSE chemistry multiple choice, which is paper 1 core. This is a 2024 May June paper. Now, if you are this paper is suitable for those writing ECZ and for those writing Cambridge. So if you're writing ECZ and you're also writing Cambridge, this paper is for you. All right, because the content is the same. So come here and let us see what we can do in this video. So the first question says that the boiling point of sodium is 890 degrees Celsius. What happens to sodium atoms as the temperature of a sample of sodium changes from 950 degrees Celsius to 900? You can say that there's a drop in temperature, okay, from 950 all the way to 900, okay, meaning there's a change of state taking place here. Now, the atoms move more quickly and bonds are formed. Well, we can see that there's a loss of temperature. There's a loss of heat here. Are we there? Heat is being lost from 950 to 900, meaning this is an exothermic type of reaction. And the exothermic type of reaction, they're saying the atoms move quickly? Not really, because temperature is dropping. So that cannot be the case. B, the atoms move more quickly. The issue of atoms moving quickly when temperature is dropping is a lie. That one does not exist. Are we there? Then C says atoms move more slowly and bonds are formed. D says the atoms move more slowly and bonds are neither broken or formed. Which one is your correct answer here? Now, all this process here, what happens to sodium atoms? It's a sodium atom, for God's sake. An atom is what? Cannot be broken. Remember, is the smallest particle of an element that cannot be what? Be broken further. Meaning, whether the temperature changes no matter what, that cannot be broken. So the issue of B neither here is fine. But what kills B is the issue of moving quickly because of the drop in temperature. Now, this D is the correct one because when there's a drop in temperature, the particles move slowly. And because we're talking about an atom, the key word here is atom. Neither the bonds are broken or formed. Are we there? Question 2. Which row shows the conditions for the particles of a gas colliding most frequently? Which row shows the condition of the particles of a gas that are colliding more frequently? Pressure, temperature. A, B, C. A, is it that pressure is high and temperature is high? So for the particles to collide frequently, a high pressure is possible, very true. And also a high temperature is very true. A high pressure, yes, but not a low temperature. A low pressure, no. A high temperature, yes. No. So I have ticked both is the correct answer. You've seen how we choose which answers are actually what? Correct. This is how we do it. Okay. Here's question number 3. It says that the diagram shows some properties of particles in an atom. To which labeled part of the diagram do electrons belong? The diagram shows some properties of particles of an atom. To which diagram do electrons belong? Sorry, do electrons belong? Yes. A, B, C, D. Let's look at the intersections and everything is found outside the nucleus. Is it found outside the nucleus? Yes. Relative mass less than 1. Okay. Relative charge of -1. Yeah, that's true. Now I've ticked all the circles, meaning B is the correct answer. You see? Let's go to question number 4. Some properties of substances W, X, Y, and Z are shown. So you've got X, Y, Z, and their properties, you've got melting point and the electrical conductivity. Which substances are ionic? What do we need to know about ionic compounds? Ionic compounds are good conductors of electricity when they are in molten state. Are we there? Yes, and what about their melting point? Their melting points are quite high. So which one here is the correct option? Okay, let's start with A. W, X, Y, Z. Let's first analyze what A has. A has W, conducts in molten. Yes, the temperature is favorable. Okay, nice. X has the melting point is too low, and this one is also out. Y, the temperature is fine, but the conducting when in solid is wrong, so that one is out. They only conduct electricity when they are in molten state. So this makes A out. Let's go to B. W is fine, Y is not. So this one is also out. Let's go to C. C says W and Z. Z, temperature is fine, even the conductivity is fine, so we can keep it before we conclude the answer. D says X and Z. Look at X, the temperature is not well. X has been discarded. Z is all right. So, but because of X, it's also out. So our correct answer is C. Let's look at our last question, number 5. Then we call it a day. Question number 5 says, atoms lose or gain electrons to become ions. Which row is correct? Charge of an atom, type of an ion, and charge on the ion. A, loss of 2 electrons. The loss of 2 electrons, yes. Is the charge positive or negative? Atoms that lose electrons are known as metals, and they are called cations. But the charge is positive and not negative, so A is out. Have you seen how we make conclusions? Loss of 1 electron is not this one is fine, but here, no. The loss of electrons is done by cations, and the charge is correct, but because of this which have crossed X, meaning even this one is out and that one is out. Let's go to C. The gain of 3 electrons. Now, atoms that gain electrons are usually non-metals, and their charge is shown by a negative. So, and they are known as anion. So it's fine to call an atom that gains electrons an anion. And because it is gaining 3 electrons, the charge will be negative 3, which is fine. Now, the charge must be this, the plus or the minus must be after the number, not like this, but like this. KF, sometimes they can twist up stuff and so forth. D, this one is correct. Don't even have to go to D. The gain can never be called a cation. The last question which I'm going to give is a bonus question. It says a covariant molecule M contains 4 shared pairs of electrons. What is M? Ammonia, hydrogen chloride, methane, water. A covalent molecule contains 4 shared pairs. Come closer. Contains 4 shared pairs of electrons. What's your answer? When you look at ammonia has got nitrogen in the middle, then there's hydrogen there, and hydrogen there. There will only be 2 there. So ammonia is out. Hydrogen chloride is hydrochloric acid. So it just be like that. These are the ones that will be shared. What about methane? Methane has got carbon here, has got hydrogen there, has got hydrogen there, hydrogen there, and hydrogen there. So there'll be 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. And the question says 4 shared pairs, meaning a pair has got 2. And these of these, there are 4 of them. So there is a 1 pair there, 2, 3, 4, making methane the correct answer. Have you seen how we analyze multiple choice questions? Don't just read and then you just go to pick. Analyze everything that you're going to test you in a multiple choice. The answer is always there. And there's always be another one to distract you. So, if you want online classes, I repeat, if you want online classes, all right, my number is 0960 74 68 73. I teach both Cambridge as well as ECZ students. The content is the same unless I specify otherwise. Nevertheless, I wish you luck in your exams and subscribe as well as follow for more. Don't forget to start your online classes. Exam revisions are also in progress. I'll see you.